Hey guys, Encore Performance here. Today we'll be reviewing a match I played with Canadian Conan as one player versus an extreme AI on Arabia. It's when in a multiplayer game if you choose the same color or player number as another player. You will actually be the same player and you'll control the same stuff. So should say I go to put a villager on wood, they could grab it away and go and put it on berries. We are playing as the Ethiopians, and we're up against the Khmer. As you can see with some things it's helpful, like how quick our start was there, but later on it gets a bit chaotic. Just the basic build order, we're going to be going for an archer rush, and Khmer with a quick age up. Then archer rush, as I've mentioned before, you normally want 5 on wood, 3 on gold, and then your farms. Our AI, it was trying to go for the fast castles strat, where they would rush us with knights. You can see a bit of laming here. I mean, against the AI, I'm not sure it's considered laming, but... And doing this allows us to manage things better and quicker. So there we had our scout doing micro well, continuing to queue up villagers. And I built a house here, and Canadian Conan thought it was a mining camp and was quite confused when these villagers were walking all the way back and forth. Also, here we've gone boar lure, and then we'll transition into farms. As soon as we have our farms up, we'll go straight up to feudal. There goes the mining camp and housed. Just sending this scout to guard this villager as we go over to put our first barracks and start with our archery ranges. And blue scouts scouting us out, so I was expecting an early raid. And I come here, I don't have enough wood for the barracks, I'm just waiting. Fourth. And now we do. We got a lot there, so I quickly build in. Here we have the AI chasing deer, as it likes to do. And boar lure. How many animals are under that town center? We're going up to feudal age with 5 villagers queued up afterwards, and you can see we actually have the score lead even in feudal over the AI. And here the AI went for a defensive tower, and it was extremely well placed in my opinion. See, now is when we'd want to afford a blacksmith quickly to get fletching, but again, if we look at our wood and we want to get archers out as quickly as possible. As you can see though, the AI did not have murder holes, and once I began to attack, it panicked and threw 5 villagers in there immediately. And I was going to tower this wood line, but then this is when I stopped paying attention and went back to manage the economy for a bit, and came back to found that it didn't end up working out. Just starting to get some archers in here, that way we can get a critical mass. I'd also like the blacksmith first. And with no murder holes, you could see this tower is really starting to go down. Blacksmith. Meanwhile, back up here, we have 6 farms, 3 on gold, a lot on wood now, which I suppose is to be expected. Grabbing our researches, and now we're going to go up to Castle Age. Because between these two, we have the buildings we need. I'm wanting to try and get some shots off of these villagers, and we are, but I'd prefer if we had fletching. Just some spearmen I was building, as his scout had been giving us some grief. I did not see this villager come up here, dropping an archery range behind us for skirmishers. Meanwhile, this villager comes around back and goes for a tower. Yep. And this villager retorts by putting an archery range right beside it. We get that town center, or that castle down, but then our scout runs under the town center. Here we get a couple of kills with our archers, but not as many as I'd like, and an enemy archer comes in. This scout comes over, and we upgrade to crossbows. Ethiopians have free pikeman upgrades. Researching Bodkin Arrow, and now the AI is really starting to queue up some skirmishers, as you can see, which would be a problem. Again, I wasn't managing these, didn't have them on stand ground, and lost nearly all of them. And as I was saying, again, the micro's a lot easier when you've got multiple. Not flawless, but still good. And I decided to, here we had a tower going up, but this skirmisher began attacking, so I deleted the wall and had the villager flee out back here. We're building a monastery to grab this relic. And we've transitioned into cavalry archers, which will be more fluid for micro. Back home, the economy is staying the same with just a few more farms, so we can keep managing upgrades, and starting to have a bit of a Canadian Conan woodline here, so we all know. And these cavalry archers are about to do me some good, but I just realized the archery range is here, so I thought his units were just flanking from the back. So I'm coming up with the siege workshop, and really starting to lose these units to the two. Down here, we have our monk, he's going to grab the relic, and I did not know that the AI was grabbing resources here just yet. Now you can see the effectiveness of the cavalry archers. They're able to chase villagers down quickly and help out. Unless, of course, you have over-aggressive pikemen. Stable here, as these skirmishers are really starting to bug me. Battering ram to take this down. Our cavalry archers come around, and we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think this raid just ruined them. 12, 13, 14 maybe? Nope, still 13, and oh no. This happened a few times. As on the backside here, we're converting some skirmishers. Nice tower up on the hill just to keep this safe. And the battering ram's taking this archery range out. Now it's going to go around back and come back for this one. Over here, we're trying to build up more cavalry archers, but just not quick enough in my opinion, as the few that we queue up, the skirmishers take them out. But here we have a good raid with 3, 4, 5 dead. What happened here was a large amount of units attacked, but we had it under control as we had pikemen. They were skirmishers, we had pikemen rush them. You can see we're really pulling ahead with score lead. Coming into this back area, but the villagers had just fled. But it seems these two aren't very good at listening as they're returning. My cavalry archers are disappointed, defeated, circling around. You can see. And oh, I thought they noticed these guys. Here this barracks goes up. Siege rams still idle. Have a knight in here. We're going to queue up a few more. Going for this relic. And I look back here, can't find anyone. Oh, these were the two we got. And these two walk right up to me. 1, 2, 3. I think we just kind of came on him quick, and the extreme AI had no real place to stir an economy. He tried so hard with this, and if we had left this unnoticed, he would have managed it, or possibly. But this one raid just drove them out. So I'm thinking we're going to try against 2 extreme AI next time. Here I thought the villagers were coming to attack me, but they were just coming for wood. And you think the AI would have learned. Let's look at their resources. Oh, I see the AI's panic. And here comes the last little wave of villagers. And we've just taken this down. And I'm thinking, okay, we'll push. I did not realize the AI was this weak at the time, actually. And queuing up some knights in case he has any skirmishers. Pikemen, because Yes, I was not paying attention to score. I had no clue he was this weak. We should have come in with the battering ram already. And over here he's got 4 on deer. That far of a walk. He is getting desperate. How many villagers is he at? 10. We've got an idle one where? Oh. Just didn't want to get housed. We put the skirmishers inside the battering ram for a bit of extra speed, and off we go. Coming in from this side. We're about to let the knights out. These cavalry archers, I'm just waiting. I thought his villagers were going to attack this, but they did not. And these pikemen try and catch this villager. I don't know if they get it. Oh, they did attack the battering ram. So my cavalry archers should come up and help. Just kind of trying to get these villagers before they get in the TC. But doesn't look like we were very successful, except we kept that one off. TC starts to go down. He's got a large amount of villagers here, tried to take out this tower, then he realizes, oh no, the TC's the bigger priority. So they start to walk back right away. But it's too late. And they're fed right into our cavalry archer. And I'm surprised the AI was this stubborn and hadn't resigned just yet. Even based off the score lead and what was happening, but... And only after we take out the TC and start hunting down these final villagers does he complain about how many birds flew over his kingdom. It's the last villager, and he does the smart thing and switches over to our side. Far too many birds flew over my kingdom. No wonder thou wert victorious. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Check statistics, stars and everything as to be expected. 85 units killed. Economy again, stars and everything. Quicker castle age. Well, I'm not surprised by that. So, if you guys think we should, we will definitely do against 2 extreme AI. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.